Okay, welcome to the Croft. This is Prosperity's purpose-built student development, second one in Derby. We're doing an investor visit today. We've also got James Wrigley from DW Hicks.
Hello.
And joining us today also we've got Jess and Mick from Host, who are specialist student operators. We're here in the communal kitchen dining area, and what I thought we'd do is we'd start here, have a look at the show flat, and then have a look around some of the rest of the building which hasn't yet been taken over. Jess has been put forward by the team to give us an update on what's happening here with the lettings. So Jess, what's the latest?
Yeah, so it is, we've seen a little bit of an increase in interest at the minute. We're getting quite a lot.
I tell you what, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to pass you my microphone so that we can hear you on the...
Okay, so we're getting quite a lot of good sort of new inquiries and everything at the minute. We've got quite a lot of like international agencies that we've had a lot of interest in. We're starting to get more viewings coming through now with the show flat being all good to go, and me and Mick are here full time. So we're just kind of working on you know, doing a lot of marketing and stuff at the minute, getting new interest, new inquiries, and that's kind of, yeah.
Okay. And just a reminder, we've got 326 rooms. Is it okay, still going?
Yes.
Yeah, good. We did start a little bit late with the marketing of the rooms here, but confident that we're going to get it let by the end of the start of term. Is it mid-September we start here?
Mid-September, start the academic term.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I expect to be full before we get to there.
And I know when we were talking earlier, we were talking about 43 and 51 week contracts. And would the 51 typically be for more overseas students, or?
Yeah, it will be mainly international students and a lot of people that do things like your nursing and your medical degrees, because they tend to be a longer length. So yes, it'll be mainly for those, and then it's just the standard courses will be on the 43-week tenancy, but they'll have a choice in that, so that's a good selling.
Okay. And you worked locally before, Jess, you were telling me, which is good local intelligence. And Host were the operators, specialist student operators that Prosperity chose to run the lettings here. So thank you very much. They're here all week and then sometimes at the weekends as well if needed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the room rental rate then on a 51 and 43 week contract then?
So it just depends on what room type you choose. So like the showroom that we've got available, that's the large premium, which is sort of the mid-range. So on the 43-week tenancy, it would be £145 per week. And if they go for the 51-week tenancy, it's £140 per week.
Right, okay.
So it just depends on the contract length, but that's just sort of for the mid-range. And then it's we've got the premium ensuite, which is just slightly smaller room, which is a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
And then the XL room, which is the bigger with the disabled access, is slightly more because you get more space.
Because they're like a studio, like 25 metres squared.
Yeah.
The premium room is 14, and then the larger one's 16 metres squared. We'll have a look at one of the rooms shortly. In fact, well, let's go and have a look at one now that you've got set up. Yeah. One that you prepared earlier. Yeah. Let's go and see. Let's see how many visitors we can get into a single room. So come in everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So what size is this?
So this is a 16 metre squared room, and it's what we call the
large premium.
Large premium.
Mid-size.
And it won't really feel that different to a 14 metre squared ones. One of the keys in this room are, in terms of off-site construction, the modular unit, the bathroom pod here, they're all delivered, craned in and plumbed in by DW Hicks. Really, really good. Come and have a look, Jade. Better than each time we do one of these developments, they get better and better. I think have you had any problems at all, James, with them?
No, they've been relatively simple to install. They all come very similar in terms of quality control.
Yeah.
So it is a good way of providing a standardised bathroom.
Yeah, and these ones got shelves like Cathedral Court didn't, and actually the shower unit is even bigger. See, how many students can you get in one of these? Well, I'm sure that'd be a competition. Oh God, don't mean to break it.
And it's robust as well.
It is, look, there you go. Jess is showing us the extra storage, which is fantastic, with the double wardrobe. So I think it's a really good space for it. And what do students say to you when they come in and have a look at this?
Yeah, everyone who's actually been to view has just had really good feedback. One girl the other day, she kept saying that she loved it. So everything, see, oh, I love that, I love that. And even students that have been to view the university accommodation, once they come to see us, they can just see the difference, and they're just really excited.
Right.
Kind of, and just like see the little features, like things like this, the size of the shower, just those little changes, the students really notice the difference, and it just makes them want to book. So
well, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any questions for Jess before we move on at all into the site? No? Okay, well, thank you very much. Keep letting those rooms, Jess.
We will,
okay?
we will.
So I'm just going to have a look at
Do
it.
have a look.
I didn't get in.
Yeah. Oh, do have a look. Thanks, Mick. We're going to go through the site through this way. Have you got the key?
We shouldn't need it.
Does
anyone getting
that one's up to 16 square metres. Yep. And then the smaller one's down to 14. And then the big one upstairs, some of them might up to 25 square metres. They are very, very big.
How many Well, so this is a suite of 9 rooms here. There's 8 and 9s, and I think, what's the smallest configuration, David?
4, 5, 6, 8 and 9.
There's quite a lot of 8 and 9s.
Yep.
We're talking about foreign students actually wanting to get together in larger groups in the 8s and 9s. But you might have seen in the kind of the communal kitchen area, everyone's got a cupboard, a shelf. So they're larger communal kitchens, aren't there, for the larger wings?
Yeah, the pro rata of the size of there is no doubt that the 4s and 5s do have slightly more square meterage per student. But as you said, different setups appeal to different students. It's as simple as that. So with having a range, it gives you your best opportunity.
I can't really tell the difference between a 14 and a 16 metre room, really. I think still plenty of space.
So basically, have the same amenities.
Yes,
same
exactly
type
the
of
same.
Nothing changes other than
You
it's
just
slightly
just
smaller.
push it.
It tends to be in length, so you don't lose anything in the width, allowing you to get in and pass. And it's what you lose you obviously lose something. It's a smaller room, but your wardrobe is just slightly closer to the end of the bed.
Yeah, like a gap at the end of the bed there to the wardrobe is different.
When we might see one of the restricted access rooms, and the bathroom pod's larger. That's so that you can get a wheelchair through the door and the wheelchair straight into the shower. So that's kind of the main difference. 25.
There's 9 on this side, and there's 7, so 16.
Sorry, 60. They're 25 metres squared and 16. Yeah.
That's the price.
Okay. Right, we're going to move on to the main build. We can always come back here at the end if you'd like to have a further look round, but she's not having a shower, is she? Let's move on through. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. So, where do you suggest?
I suggest we've got the cleaners in on the first and second floor, so we'll go up there.
Yeah.
And we'll have a look around. So you want to have a look at a DBA room, which I tell you,
Well, if they're on the first and second floor, James, it's because they're on every level, aren't they?
they are.
So let's go up. So let's have a look on floor 1 and then go and have a look in building B.
Okay, floor 1, as you know, the ground floor in block A will be the last bit of this block to be completed.
Yeah.
Due to the services coming over and being shared between the 2 buildings, this will be, well, actually next time you're here, this will be done.
Which is the 1st of July, I think, Jade.
Yeah.
Is that right? Next
Yes.
time? Yeah. Okay. Let's go up then.
Afraid of odd from my own back now, haven't I?
You have, yeah.
Said it without asking what they It's not.
Up another level.
Well, we could try, but we may have a similar.
What, is it particularly for a DBA room?
Yeah, I mean, we can have a look at the DBA room downstairs.
Yeah, why don't we do that and have a look in here?
Okay. So this is a 6-bed cluster. It is a bit smaller in the kitchen. The kitchen has a slightly different layout. It's,
Is that anyone? Are we
This
listening?
is 6-bed.
this is a 6-bed, yeah.
So 6-bed, and actually this is quite a good point to have a look at the other building as well. We'll go across, and you can see in the base of the other building is all of the communal space, which is a unique feature for purpose-built student accommodation in Derby, the amount of space that we're giving across to this building. So how many, so we've got building A at 9 stories, building B at 8 stories. Remind me how many rooms in A and B?
It is about, the split is about 180 in this,
Yeah.
give or take 1 or 2, and the remainder on Lot B.
Yeah. And we're almost, whilst we're looking out the window here, we can actually see we've almost finished the outside of the building with all of the. It's not actually brick; it's the brick slips, isn't it?
Yeah, so the brick effect is created with an acrylic brick slip. It's an insulated system. It means there's no cavities in the building makeup. That's obviously good in the post-Grenfell world. There's no route for, I mean, not that a fire will break out, I'm sure, but should it happen, there's no route for it to go up through the cladding system at all.
And,
The actual insulation is high density insulation, so it's the stuff that you make cavity barriers out of, fire breaks out of, so it really it is belt and braces.
And I particularly like the blue, the contrast of kind of the blues and the brown. Yeah. We've had, every time we come, we've had a conversation about these, haven't we? But it does really stand out. I like the look of it. So we've got some standard rooms in here, I guess.
Yep, we do. Yeah.
Let's have a little look as we go along.
Go and help yourself and I'll switch this on.
So these are standard 14-metre square rooms. Let's just pick any of them. Here we go.
It's
We were just down there for the show suite. So this is 14, so it's shorter. And this is the FE College, Joseph Bright College, which they won't particularly have any students coming here.
No.
Which would have been convenient, wouldn't it? But we've had to work, or James had to work quite closely with the college.
What is the main difference of this building and yours? What did it compete with?
Oh, well, this is a kind of a college which has like A-levels and national diplomas. Well, I'm mindful we're both speaking, we'll both pick up on the... No, it's you speak and I won't... I was just saying the difference... yeah, there won't be students there who are here because they'll be living at home. So it'll be the University of Derby who'll be the main students for here. But this is a standard 14-metre square room. It'll be set up. The furniture that's in the showroom, is that the kind of the finalised furniture, or is that the...
yeah, I think there's still a discussion on some of the kitchen, common room furniture, but yeah, my understanding is that is the final
That's the furniture.
that's
Right.
going in. As always, these rooms look smaller without the furniture in.
Yeah.
It's when everything's in and you see the available space around the fixtures that you get a better feel.
So the depth here is the same?
Yeah.
The bed space there is the same?
Yeah.
So just because basically
Yeah, where you had what was approximately, I think it was about a metre between the bed, you're down at about 700 mil, about 70 centimetres. Yeah, that's the difference.
Okay.
So every floor is exactly the same except for the ground floor, which is configured slightly differently. We've got some extra rooms, 7 extra rooms, putting the bins. The bin store's going out the back here.
Yeah, on the other side actually, where we're looking out
Right.
previously from the kitchen, it's in between the two buildings for ease of access out through the main gates, and they're all installed.
In fact, it was 319 rooms initially, and then went to 326. We started the work in January 2018,
Yep,
and we're forecast to complete on the 31st of August.
correct.
And the move-in date for the students is the middle of September.
Yeah.
So it's going to be quite tight, but You Hicks always deliver, which is fantastic.
Achievable.
And DW Hicks, they were the contractors for Cathedral Court, finished on time and budget, and also the contractors at Globeworks as well, so trusted partners.
Just a matter of interest, the en-suites, are they UK bought or where?
They're UK bought, but not UK made.
Right.
So we arranged for it through a company called CH Maintenance, which are up in Hull, I believe. But they're actually made in France, a company called Bordeaux made it.
And we had an issue during this last summer where we had to have all of these units, but had to have them all delivered early, and you were having to stack them all in the back.
The French closed for
Yes,
a month in August, and we were busy putting floor on floor, and at that point we were moving at about a floor a week.
Yes.
And obviously because we craned them in, we had to have about 6 weeks worth just to make sure that we didn't have any snags.
Is it the full unit that's prefab, or is it just the shower? No, it's the full unit. It's
Full
including the
unit.
sinks and everything.
Yeah, I mean obviously the plasterboard lining goes in afterwards, but everything else.
Maybe just a very quick explanation of the fusion system for the building, James, if you don't mind.
Okay, so light gauge steel system, which you'll see all across the country. The difference with the fusion system is the exterior panels all come pre-insulated. It provides a well-insulated, and the big advantage is you get watertight. It is effectively watertight when the panel goes in. Yes, we have a great big window in there, but the vast majority of the weather is kept out by the exterior panels. You don't get any of that with most of the systems.
And it's all structural, so you can't
Every
change
slip
the
of it.
configuration of this at all.
There's minor tweaks. You are better off thinking it is a set layout. There are bits and bobs you can do, more or less on the top floor only. You may be able to turn that into more of a penthousey bit because there's nothing coming down on
But
top.
this building's got to be kind of like a multi-living unit, really, for the lifetime
Yes.
of the building. We always get this question, don't
Yep.
we? Could you change it? I'm just getting ahead of the curve. No, not really. But it kind of comes in like Meccano kind of sections and bolted together really quickly. It goes up incredibly quickly, and these modular bathroom units get craned in, and then the lid gets put on, and during that phase, it goes. It's quite impressive.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you come back every 6 weeks at that stage, you see huge differences within the site. At this stage, with it being all internal fit out, it's slightly different.
And
Sometimes you can wonder what's been going on.
Yeah, but it looks like it's slowed down, but it hasn't. I mean, if you are interested and you're watching this video, all of the other site videos are on our Facebook page, so you can go back through the videos and have a look at the construction of the building. Right, shall we go to the ground floor block B, if that's okay?
Yep. Well, we can have a quick look in the BDA bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Come in, Jade.
These are the ladies.
We're just showing you the 25 metre square disabled access rooms, basically. Kind of pretty much studios with the different bathroom modular unit.
Yeah, not always with the lights in there, meant to come with the lights in. That's the nature of these projects, is there's a few varying aspects. So one way we go
So this is the restricted access. So the disabled rooms, 25, sorry. go on.
So we normally outside of the lead time for the post. So things like the lights, we accept that sometimes they come with the lights in, sometimes they come with the PIRs in, sometimes they have to come back and fit them afterwards. So, if we have the shell, that's great.
Yeah, so there was 16 disabled access rooms.
That's right, we have permission from building control to only actually fit 2 out. There's proper DDA bedrooms, which allows you to market the remainder as a higher value room.
Which was the same at Cathedral Court, actually. There was only a requirement for 2 rooms out of 350.
Yeah.
It is, but that's what was required, so that's what we complied with.
And how many do you have in this building?
Disabled access.
Disabled access, yeah.
16 in total over the two buildings.
Okay,
But
yeah.
so only 2 will have to be fitted out for DDA, so the
Yeah.
remainder can be fitted out as a high value room.
Yeah.
And this is 25 metres squared with the obviously the bathroom unit being larger. Okay, we're now going to move through to the ground floor of Block A, which is our communal space, because we've pretty much seen everything. They're just multiples of all of these types of rooms. This is a different kind of area.
And you will see that it is actually still a storeroom.
Should we go this way?
Yeah, stick your head out first of all and see if you can.
That's it. Come on through. Mind this. Don't strangle yourself.
Don't knock everything over.
Keep coming. That's it. Thank you.
Still being quite slow. Right, you okay?
How you doing?
Right, if you come across, it can more or less just make way straight over because this is a delivery way and all sorts.
That's it. Well, this has come on a bit since we were last here.
Yeah, we're in the toilet block currently.
Yeah. But just to describe to everyone where we are, the communal space will start round on the left where the offices would be, and then this will be an open lounge area. We've got the laundry, which is going to be in that room over there, and then down the steps is going to be the gym, which is unique. I mean, can we get further?
Yeah, we should be able to. I'm not sure. Just watch your heads as you come through.
We'll stop here actually. Let's get everyone. So this just takes. So come on through. I want you all to use your imaginations now, okay? So the office up, so the entrance to the building is up there. There'll be an office up there. Then all the way through here is going to be a communal lounge area. This here is going to be the laundry room. Toilet block there, and then down these steps is going to be the gym area and the plant room. But this is going to be a fantastic area because they've got floor to ceiling windows all the way round, basically. So in terms of a really nice communal space that students can come and socialise and talk to each other, this is much more than any other student development. I think it gives us a USP, a purpose-built student. So this will, obviously I'll say this because I'm the developer, but I think that this will be the best student development in Derby when we're finished.
Well, everybody else would have got rooms here.
Well, the thing is that the unit, we don't have a lease of the. I think most students come in, the parents would go to the university first and say, what rooms have you got available? And Cathedral Court, our first one, is got a lease of the university. We're a private operator. So probably that will fill up first, and Darley Bank and what's the other one called?
Agard Court.
Agard Court. They will probably fill up, but if you think about there's 12,000 approximately full-time students. Between those three, there's only about 1,000 rooms, and then the rest of the student stock is 1980s non-ensuited stock, which students are just not accepting now unless they have to. So those ones are actually, Cathedral Court and Agard Court are actually already full. So Darley Bank, I'm not sure the figures there, but we are getting more numbers here and more coming. And actually, hosts were telling me that the offers are being sent out this week, the conditional and unconditional offers. And when the conditional offers are through, then we'll start to see more applications. So, you know, it's a little bit difficult to see now. In fact, hosts were just showing us a CGI earlier, a video of what the space will look like. Yeah. We'll put that on our Facebook page so you can see it. It's going to be quite.
It's going to be different with this facility.
Yeah. And the construction's different here because of the height, isn't it, James? Just talk us through.
Well, excuse me, is the concrete slab.
Yeah.
It's not so much the height; it's the open plan nature of it. Because the spans from which is required for open plan, exceeds what the fusion system can actually do. It would amount to a huge amount of hot rolled steel. It's much more efficient to actually do it in concrete. It creates what you see, which is effectively an open span with even the corridor section of it, and you need corridor in inverted commas, it creates an open feel, sort of a modern day way of living, which students seem to like.
I think it will be great. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to finish this video here just to say thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
James Wrigley from DW Hicks. We're doing another site visit on the 1st of July. If you would like to come to that site visit, please email jade@prosperitycapital.co.uk. Thank you to Jade on the other side of the camera, and we shall see you